In case you forgot, I spell off. I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked out, plus I can't turn the swell off. Franchise booming big business. I'm living this automatic. I'm living when you hear them horns. Finish. Soldier. I can go all day with this because you know I'm rocking the Farewell John Cena 2025 shirt for the guy. So, but first, let me do my original intro. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. So, today we are going over how your boy would book Bloodline War Games. As you know, this is what we are building up to. Roman Reigns has been hurt. Well, not hurt. Roman Reigns was off on vacation. And then Roman Reigns came back, attacked Solo at SummerSlam. And then Roman came back on SmackDown, beat the Bloodline up again. And then the next week, the Bloodline got the best of Roman Reigns. Put Roman Reigns through a table and all. So, now all of us ask that question of where we go from here. There's a lot of different questions we can have, especially with Bad Blood coming up. We don't know who fights who at Bad Blood. So now, when I made this whole story, I did not have the possibility of Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu at Bad Blood because I didn't see that coming. So, I truly do think that could be a match at Bad Blood, which would be very interesting. So without further ado, let me show you guys what I came up with and what would be fire for Survivor Series Bloodline War Games. So, boom, right? This week, we have Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes in a steel cage match for the undisputed WWE Championship. So, basically, what I have is Solo is beating Cody Rhodes up, right? Boom, boom. He's whipping Cody's ass. The Bloodline comes in and interferes. And right when Solo's about to hit that spike, you hear that dun 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 da, 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 da. Roman Reigns returns. Roman Reigns walks back out. He handles Tongaloa. He handles Tama Tonga. And him and Jacob Fatu start battling. They start going at it. Jacob Fatu becomes too much for Roman to handle. And then all you hear is that do 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 do. Boom. Jey Uso returns. The crowd is electric because Roman did not come alone. Jey Uso returns. He gets rid. Gets him and Roman together. Get rid of the Bloodline. And while while Cody's selling on the ground, Solo's in the middle of the ring, absolutely furious, being like, "What the fuck just happened? Nah, no way, no way." Cody comes behind him, hits him with a crossroads. Picks him up, hits him with another crossroads. Picks him up, hits him with another crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes retains and still is your WWE Undisputed Champion. Cody has that another face stare down with Roman Reigns again. And Roman's just looking at him like, "I'm coming for you eventually. I'm coming for you. That'll be mine again." And then the next week, Solo comes out. He's mad as hell. And he's like, I want Roman and Jimmy to come out here now. Roman and Jimmy both come out. Solo and them are ready to beat them up. Roman and Solo start battling. Jimmy starts battling with the rest of the Bloodline. And they find that the Bloodline is just too powerful. And this time the Bloodline gets the upper hand and beats up Jimmy and Roman. We get a backstage segment during the same show. Well, during the next show. And you see Jimmy tell Roman, we got to do something, man. We have to stop Solo and the new Bloodline. We absolutely have to. And you hear Roman tell Jimmy, if we're going to do this, we need to be whole again. He looks at Jimmy and he tells Jimmy, we need your brother. And Jimmy has that face like, wow. If we want to beat Solo in the Bloodline, we need to reunite the family together again. And we need Jey. We need Jey. We need Jey Uso back with the family. So now, and with that, Nick Aldis sets up. Because you know Nick Aldis is tired of the chaos. Nick Aldis will set up a tag team match at Bad Blood. And it will be Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu at Bad Blood. Now, this is what I would do. Do I know if Roman Reigns is fighting at Bad Blood? No, I don't. Calm your tits if he's not. Relax, okay? This is just what I would do in my mind. So, the match is going good. The match is going, it's very, very storytelling. It's very cinema driven, right? Right when Solo was about to go for the kick. Solo was about to go for the Samoan spike. Jimmy Uso kicks Solo. Solo's all up in the air. Roman Reigns does the rope, hits the ropes. Spear Solo Sikoa. 1, 2, he gets dragged out the ring. A new Bloodline member appears. And the Bloodline member that appears is Tala Tonga. He becomes a new member, and he's a giant, and he is an absolute giant. And Tala Tonga becomes the newest member of the Bloodline. And we're all like, holy shit. That one distraction gives Solo the upper hand. And Solo Samoan spikes Roman Reigns into the dirt. 1, 2, 3. Solo Sikoa pins Roman Reigns to be victorious at Bad Blood. Roman and Jimmy come out on the next SmackDown. And Roman's still telling Jimmy, because Jimmy just had his match at Bad Blood for the IC title. Jey Uso will lose his match to Braun Breaker at Bad Blood. And Roman tells Jimmy, you have to go get your brother. You have to go to Raw and get your brother. We can't beat them just by ourselves. We need your brother. Monday Night Raw, Jimmy goes to Monday Night Raw and asks Jimmy to come back to the Bloodline so they can take over the tag division once again, so they can be a team again. Jimmy says those emphatic words, I miss you, Uso. I need you. You're my family. And Jay's just not hearing it. Jey just goes, he's fighting again. He's fighting those, and he just goes, nah, I can't do it. And then Jimmy says, hey, don't turn your back on me. And you could tell that lit a fire in Jey. And that shit pissed him off. And Jey says, no, you're not supposed to turn your back on me. You was my brother. And you turned your back on me. I stuck up for you. When Roman was treating you bad and disrespecting you, I stuck up for you. And in my biggest moments, where I could have been a champion, where I was becoming a star all by myself, you tried to take that away from me. I love you, but I'm sorry. You are on your own. Solo then invites Jey to SmackDown to have him join the new Bloodline. And he asks Jey, and he talks about how in this new Bloodline, you'll feel discovered. You'll feel wanted. You feel desired. And Solo says, as your new tribal chief, I will love you. But in order for you to join the new Bloodline, Jey, you must acknowledge me. Jey says no. Jey says no. They jump Jey. Roman and Jimmy come out to help Jey. And they get rid of the Bloodline, and Jey is still not fully giving in. So it's SmackDown. So on the SmackDown, same SmackDown, Nick Aldis is sick of it, and he makes the main event of Jey Uso versus Jacob Fatu. And the match is going crazy. They're having a banger out there on a SmackDown night. The numbers game just becomes way too much. The Bloodline gets Jacob disqualified, starts beating up Jey. Roman and Jimmy make the save again. And they give rid of the Bloodline once more. They end up putting one of the Bloodline members through a table. They leave the Bloodline beaten and battered. And then that moment comes where you see Jimmy and Jey. They hit the super kicks and motions. They hit the Uso splashes. And you just see that crowd is going crazy. Because I want to see them hug and reunite. And the crowd, when the crowd is at its highest peak, you see Jimmy and Jey hug. And the crowd goes crazy. And you hear Michael Cole say, the Usos are back. And you see Roman hug each other. And then you see Roman hug Jimmy and Jey. And then they put the ones up. And all you hear Michael Cole say is the Bloodline, once again, is back. The crowd is going stupid. Social media is going crazy. Now, in the following SmackDown, the new Bloodline and the OG Bloodline both come out. They both give a promo, both getting over Raw. Nick Aldis hasn't come out with security. Nick Aldis is freaking out. Nick Aldis is like, I am sick of this. I'm sick of all this Bloodline mess. I'm tired of it. When will it end? There's only one way this can end. Or I will suspend every single one of you. And you just hear, hey, I know how this will end. And you see William Regal come out. Everybody knows, and that crowd knows what's about to happen. And everybody is going crazy. You see William Regal look left. You see William Regal look right. It'll be 5-on-5. You all will be in War Games. They announce War Games. Crowd goes crazy. Their faces change like, oh, it's about to get serious. But then Michael Cole plants the Easter egg in our ears. And they go, there's 5 members of the Bloodline. Roman Reigns and the Usos are only 3 people. They need 2 more people to fill those slots. Who's going to be on the team of the original Bloodline? So then, Jey Uso comes out on Monday Night Raw. Jey Uso calls out Sami Zayn. Jey Uso looks Sami in his eyes and says he needs him. And Sami's not sure of it because of everything he went through with Roman. And he's asking the right questions. How do we know Roman has changed? How are we supposed to know Roman has changed? How are we supposed to know that he's a different tribal chief? Think about everything he's put us through. How could you go back to him? And Jace tells him, things are different now, Us. He's not the tribal chief anymore. We need you. And we don't want the same thing that happened to Solo. We must put him down before Solo becomes too powerful. Sami fights this. Fights it. Sami agrees to join the Bloodline. Now, we get to another SmackDown. The SmackDown before War Games. Before Survivor Series. Roman and them are like, yo, we're still down 1 member, bro. We need 1 more person to go to war Games with us. Roman thinks hard. He looks at the wise man, and he goes, wise man, what would you do? And the wise man said, do the unexpected. Sometimes your enemies are your best friends. Roman shakes his head, thinks about it, goes out, goes to the arena, goes out to the arena, grabs the mic, and says, if I'm going to go to war with my family, there's only 1 person left I can ask to go to war with me. And he says what Paul told him. Sometimes your enemy, sometimes your biggest enemy, is your greatest ally. So in that, I choose Cody Rhodes. The crowd goes apeshit. Cody Rhodes' music hits. Everyone's like, what? Cody Rhodes comes out with the belt. And he thinks about it. He goes, you choose me to be in your War Games match. He looks around. He thinks about it. And he goes, if we're going to stop this bloodline, we're going to have to do it together. I accept. And they shake hands. Cody Rhodes is the 5th member of the OG Bloodline. Now, we're at Survivor Series War Games. The moment is here. The match is going on. The OG Bloodline has Solo Sikoa beat. They have put down Jacob Fatu. They have put down Tala Tonga. They have put down the Tonga twins of Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. And now, they have Solo cornered. Jey hits him with a super kick. Jimmy hits him with a super kick. He falls into the turnbuckle. He goes into the turnbuckle. Sami runs and hits a Kaluga kick. And just when you think he's out, Cody Rhodes hits him with a crossroads boom. Everyone's hyping on Roman to hit that spear on Solo that he so desperately needs. The lights go out, and all you hear is that emphatic, "If you smell what the Rock is cooking," that Canada crowd goes absolutely apeshit. The Rock's music hits, blows the roof off that bitch. The Rock comes to the ring and is staring a hole through Cody Rhodes. Cody is not moving. Cody's not budging, and Cody's not flinching. Because we all know the history that Cody and The Rock have. And then in the last meeting, The Rock told Cody, "I will be back. And when I'm coming back for you." And once The Rock starts to move towards Cody, Roman steps in front of The Rock and says, No. We need this. We need to get the family back in order. He's helping us. We need to get the family back in order. We need to get Solo under control. Hey, listen to me. I need you. The Rock takes his sunglasses off, looks Roman in his eyes and goes, You're right. Rock puts his hands up. Roman turns to talk to Cody. Rock spins him around. Rock bottom to Roman Reigns. Cody is left stunned. The crowd is going crazy. Everybody is shocked. And then the Tonga twins come in. They take care of Jimmy and Jey. And Sammy. Tonga takes care of Sammy. That leaves Cody. Jacob Fatu comes and takes care of Cody Rhodes. He picks up Roman. And Solo hits Roman with the Samoan spike. 1, 2, 3. The original Bloodline have defeated the new Bloodline has defeated the original Bloodline. Solo Sikoa's Bloodline stands tall in Bloodline War Games. What a fucking show. That would give us a crazy build-up, a crazy ride to Survivor Series, and that main event would leave you with so many questions on what are we going to see for the Royal Rumble, and more importantly, that leads you to, with The Rock being back, that'll lead you right to where you want to be, which is the Netflix era. And that is all I'm going to tell you about that. That's how I would book Bloodline War Games. Let me know what you guys would do about Bloodline War Games, because as you know, your boy ducks no smoke. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Forever gang. And until forever finds you.